A losing start to the week and the new month for North American markets, although September is historically not great for stocks. And keep in mind that TSX is coming off a winning month in August. So today, U.S.-China trade worries still on the radar as new U.S. tariffs went into effect. China filed a complaint with the World Trade Organization on that. There are also reports today that two countries cannot agree on the next round of talks, which are slated to start later this month. And then new U.S. data today also showed the manufacturing sector contracted for the first time in 3 years. Seemingly all of this too much for investors, and they sold stocks today. We did see a big bounce for gold, though, typically a safe haven during uncertain times. Now, given all of that, it's not surprising to see that the Canadian consumer sentiment recorded its biggest monthly setback this year in August. The Bloomberg Nanos Canadian Confidence Index ended the month at 56.4, down from 58.6 at the end of July. So the drop suggests optimism around Canada's economy is slipping, and it effectively reverses the pickup in sentiment earlier this summer. Now, as well, it also marks the first drop in the index of more than 2 points since November of 2018. All of this coming with the Bank of Canada set to make an interest rate announcement tomorrow. No change is expected, but many saying we could see a cut later this year, maybe as early as October. Air Canada is filing a challenge to the country's transport regulator over WestJet Airlines' acquisition by Onyx. Canada's biggest airline argues the $3.5 billion takeover would breach federal rules that limit foreign ownership of carriers. Toronto-based Onyx entered into an agreement in May to pay $31 a share for WestJet, which would operate as a private company. Now, Onyx says it's pleased the deal has received approval from the federal transport minister and the Competition Bureau. WestJet shareholders approved this deal back in July. Some regulatory hurdles, though, still need to be cleared. And Samsung is now reportedly working on a foldable phone that folds into a square. Check this out. The device will apparently have a 6.7-inch inner display that shrinks into a pocketable square when it's folded inward like a clamshell. So this would see it sort of trump, let's say, Samsung's Galaxy Fold, which is the South Korean company's first folding phone, although the release of that device was pushed back because of a design defect. In the 680 Business Center, I'm Kris McCusker.